Hi and welcome back to Team Wild's Carnivore. This week we're going to be making some sausage. We're going to firstly be using this electric meat grinder from Realtree Outfitters, made by Western Products. And then we're going to be using a heavy duty sausage filler, which is also made by Western Products through Realtree Outfitters. So we've got our venison here that we trimmed up from our row last week. We've got the meat grinder. Let's get grinding. Now, honestly, this is the first time I've used this meat grinder from Western Products, and I seriously am impressed. For a little mincer, I've just minced that there. There's about £5 of meat there. I've got another £3 to go there, but literally you can see how fast it's taking it, mincing it and pushing it through. I'm used to big heavy duty mincers and sausage fillers and everything else, but as far as this goes, first impressions, it's ding dang do. Really, really good. So I'm going to push on and just get this other bit pushed through, and then we'll go mixing. Right, so there we go. We've got our minced venison there. Doesn't it look nice? Now I'm going to add this to some seasoning and a bit of bread, soak them with a bit of water, mix them in, and we're going to get our sausage meat ready. Okay, what we've got here, we've got some dried breadcrumbs, a bit of red wine, some rosemary, salt and pepper, just to make our seasoning, which is going to help mix the venison together to make the sausage. So now I'm just going to add some water. Okay, so there we go. I'm mixing that together now. It'll take a while. We can see the rosemary and things coming through on the top. The breadcrumbs will start to soak the water up. Just waiting to feel that the breadcrumbs are starting to soften. The reason we're doing this is you need to make the venison softer and season it. So when you put it in the sausage filler, you're not trying to push raw meat down and through the tube. It's been diluted, so to speak, so it's softer and you can do it, and it's workable when you put it in the sausage skin. There we go. Now we're going to put the venison in with a splodge. Now comes the fun bit. We've got to work it all together now, mixing it all up, like kneading bread, making sure it all gets in there. Helps to have good strong hands and wrists and arms and everything else. You can see that, it's coming together quite nice. It's not running about, it's mixed in well. You can handle it, you can work it, you'll be able to fill your sausage filler with it. So, there we are. There's the sausage meat, ready to go. So all we've got to do now is get the sausage filler in, load it up, and make sausages. Okay, so this is a sausage filler from Western Products again, and Realtree Outfitters. It looks a sturdy bit of kit. It's the first time I've seen it. You've got a variety of nozzles, from a really big thick one. That's a proper killer size sausage, that one. Down to a really nice small thin one. We're going to be making our sausage in a medium to thick skin. We're using a natural skin, which is intestine of a sheep, and it looks, on first inspections, a good bit of kit. So I'm just going to select the nozzle that I want, put them two away. Set the nozzle, screw him onto the barrel. There we go, he sticks out there. Okay, so we put the nozzle on. This is the barrel, that's where your sausage meat goes. Got sausage meat here. There we go, plonk it in, push it down to the bottom. Top sausage making tip, air is no good in sausages. It goes bang. Sausage meat then flies everywhere. No good. Push it in, fill him right to the top. Got your sausage machine handle. You've got two fittings. Always, on all sausage machines, you've got two fittings. One is low geared, so you can get your handle on it. There we go. So when you're turning it, you can get a nice even pressure and it's going down nice and slow. The top one will be highly geared. So when you want to pull it out, see how much quicker that's going for half a turn? You don't want to be trying working on that one. One, you'll probably break your arm off because you're going to have so much pressure on it. And two, your sausage meat will come flying out like there's no tomorrow. So when you're filling, on the bottom one, the lowly geared one, so you can keep a nice even pressure to get your sausages coming down the tube. Okay, sausage skins. As I said, we're using a natural sausage skin. So the first thing we want to do is run one out. Don't need a small length. Some are longer, some are smaller. It's just a look of the draw. Then, we want to find the inside. There we go. Onto our sleeve. So, put him on the end, like so. Give it a little twirl, a little turn, so there's some sausage meat pushing out. Just helps you feed it on. See how much easier that is to feed on now? And push the sausage skin back over the spout. Okay, there we are. To the end of the skin, just hold it in the end. And now, with your right hand, what we're going to do is wind it down, force the sausage meat down here, and fill the skin. It might take a bit of practice and everything else. Like I say, it's the first time I've used this one. I don't know how far we're going to get it there. We'll just work it forward nice and steady. And just push it out like so. Nice and steady, just feeding it forward. Once you've got it to this stage, you don't want to rush it and fill your sausage skin too fast and too fat and split it. Keep it coming out like that, nice and steady. There we go. Just feeding it with my fingers, just pulling the skin off so it doesn't get too tight. I just think Western Products really thought about the product that they're producing here, because it's really well made. I've filled that out and you can see the sausage filler, it hasn't moved at all, correctly weighted, so you don't have to have it bolted down to the bed of your table. There we are, coming to the end. Okay, so we've come to the end. That's all the sausage filled out in there. Got a bit of a sausage skin left on there, as you can see. That's not much use to anybody. And we'll snap that off. That can go in the bin in a minute. We've got the sausage. Now we've got to link it. There's two ways you can link it. It's a professional way, or you can just twist them individually, which is like so. Just rolling them round so they're like that to make each individual sausage. Pinch with your thumb and forefinger and just roll it round and carry on down the string. Or you can link them how I'd link them, which is like that. And you can see, because we haven't filled it to full, each sausage we're doing it about the same length. The skin at the same length. Now it's pinch at the top, thread through, loop, pinch, twist, up, loop, pinch, twist, through. And it's making our bangers. And going back to the filler and the grinder, it's been no effort for me really I made this sausage, then I'd have made it in the shop. They're a good product, they've been well thought out. I will soon have this linked and ready for storing away. There's one lot. And start again. Link, twist, and push through. Twist. You'll probably try it and think, oh, I'll never get the hang of it, and then one day you'll just pick them up and you'll be able to do it, and away he'll go. Okay, so that's this week's episode of Carnivore done. We've made the sausage, we've linked it. It's all ready to be portioned up now and bagged up, or even cooked. Even better, that'd be. So there we go. Next week we're going to make the rest of our offcuts and everything else into burgers, and I think we're going to be making some jerky as well. So that should be quite exciting. So tune in next week, and I hope to see you then.
Subscribe to Team Wild TV for all the best hunting shows on YouTube.